Well, you people are a nice and happy bunch, making everybody welcome. Hello, planets. Thank you so much for joining me in today's plan with me for the week of October 23rd to the 29th. And I hope you are all having a great weekend, start of the week, wherever you are. I do appreciate you all being here. I see in the chat there's Marcus. Hello, Marcus. Aaron, we have Tracy. Hello, Tracy. Thank you so much for joining me. Tell me, is this your first time on my live show? If so, welcome. Thank you so much for joining, and I do appreciate you being here so much. And we also have Elle. Hello, Elle. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody is saying hello in the chat. I appreciate it. Hopefully, everything looks good. Did you get scared? Oh, happy Halloween week. So I do appreciate you all being here. Yes, October is almost done. Soon it'll be Christmas. I know Christmas decorations are already in the shops, and Santa Claus and Christmas stockings and Christmas trees, and aren't we like Halloween's not even here yet? So I'm getting all confused with a lot of my holidays, but the festivities. Hey, Tracy says, not my first time, but I normally only catch the replays. Oh, well, welcome to the live stream. As you can see, we are a very friendly bunch here in the chat. So if you are new to my channel, make sure you say hello and type in new in the chat. Or, of course, if you are tuning in on replay, make sure you say hello and let me know where you are tuning in from, like all these lovely people here. So I do appreciate you all being here. And without further ado, let's just get started. Hey, let me remove that. Are we going to remove it? No, that's the things that happen. Maybe I should add my camera to the stream. I had set my alarm for 4:30 a.m. I'm here in Sydney, Australia, and it didn't go off. And lucky I did make it in time to put my face on, be in sort of like theme, the yellow orangey theme. So I don't really have anything orange, so this is the closest to how it is. Yes, hello everybody. May as well, of course, is here. Thank you so much, and let me know. I think that's everybody. I've got everyone. The chat is haunted. Ooh. All right, so we're going to get going because I know that everyone is here and eager for me to start on planning my new week. So let me make the desk bigger. I'm going to move my microphone out of the way, and hopefully everything still sounds happy and dandy, or ghoulish and scary. Okay, let me see how I'm going now. So this is my Filofax A5 Finsbury organizer in the color mustard. Now, I am a Filofax ambassador, which means I do get Filofax products to use for myself and experience it and let you folks know how I use it and how I feel about it. So the Finsbury is a nice bright mustard. Now, I know sometimes the monitor and screens may not come off. This is more probably, a little bit more mustardy. And of course, my screen, all the hues are all off. It's an old monitor, so hopefully do check the Filofax website so you can see the color it is, true color it is. And for this week, I'm going to just move all of my stationery out of the way. For this week, I'm going to be using my bullet journal style weekly. So this, I didn't do a weekly last week. So this is the new week. So it's a bullet journal style that I created for ring planners or disbound. So I'll talk about that a little bit more later on. Here there's dotted grids, and I've already pre-done like the days of the week, a little calendar here, and some water tracker. But prior to coming on, I have already sketched out the Halloween doodles that I want to draw on my page. Now, the reason why I created the bullet journal style or Bujo style is I did do bullet journaling the beginning of 2016, I think. And I wanted to have that feel, but in my ring planner. So I thought, hey, why not pre-made already a bullet journal style? So this is the vertical layout. The previous week was the horizontal. Let me move my clear divided tab, so then it allows me to do some doodling, because sometimes you might want a little bit of me time. So for those of you that don't know, my name is Marianne, and through my habit tracking, planning, well-being, and budgeting, I hope that you can get inspiration and ideas for your own planner, whether you're in a ring planner, disc-bound planner, a dated planner, anything. Hopefully you get inspiration ideas, because I know I do when I watch other people planning their week or their day. Well, thank you so much, Marcus. Look at you scaring me. Boo! Oh, I am surely scared. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. You are such a great supporter of mine, and I don't know, I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I do appreciate it so much. All right, so let's get on with it. So, like I said, because I wanted to do a Halloween theme, and I wanted to do some doodles. So here I have created some sketches already: a witch's hat, a black cat, pumpkin, a ghost, and a candle. And then the Saturday, Sunday, there wasn't enough space, but 5 little doodles is enough. So here we go. I'm going to maybe move this aside, so then I have a nice flat surface to work on. Now, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so we can see the doodles. So let me know, people. I'm going to be using my zebra click art. Is it zebra? Let me have a look. I want to make sure I am getting the correct. Oh, so this is, I purchased the whole yes, zebra, the whole 36 colors. So they come in this little container, and it's got a handle that helps close it, and then when you open it, pop the lid, and you've got all these beautiful 36 colors. So pick some black, orange, and yellows for today's theme. But the doodles, I'm going to just go and use a black ink marker. So it's a clickable marker, and then you don't need a lid. See, it's got everything in there. Yes, exactly. All right, Elle's just having a good old giggle with me. All right, so let's do the witch's hat. So let me know, everybody, who is ready for the month of November. Oh my goodness, November, and then there's December, and then there's Christmas, and then there's my birthday in January. But you know what? What I have found for the last, oh my goodness, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So 8 months. It's been 8 months since I first decided that I thought I was going to do content creation full time as a way of my, break from homeschooling. So for those of you that may not know, I used to homeschool my youngest son, who is 14 years old, and he's on the autism spectrum. So we're doing really well with homeschooling. He's had a lot of development and reaching lots of milestones. However, what happened, I think, is I got burnt out. And through burning out and through anxiety, as well as, not only dealing with a special needs young man, is he's also going through his own puberty. So who knows, all the different hormones that teenagers have. I do also have a 16-year-old son. So he goes to high school, and, I didn't have much trouble, like, apart from, I guess, all teenage boys and their mums arguing from time to time, but nothing major. So, with my other son, he's really good as well. But of course, through his own anxiety, he has sensory processing. Um, there we go, sensory processing. I can't even. It's not really. I don't like calling it a disorder, but he sometimes can have difficulties managing his emotions, and me as well managing mine. But what I found was, I thought going content creation full time will help give me the healing mentally that I needed, but it actually became a lot of pressure, because then now I had to go and use content creation, which used to be, of course, my self care, my time off. And suddenly I had to do everything. I had to edit, I had to do this, and I had to do it full time. And I just found that it actually didn't allow me to heal naturally. And then it just became, um, it wasn't fun. Like, I still love doing it, but it became, what do you call this? It wasn't a fun thing to do, because then now it was like, it became like my hobby became like a business, and I didn't want it to be a business, because I wanted to enjoy it. And so for the last few months, when the pressure of trying to provide for the family financially through content creation was taken off the table, and let's just do this and see where it takes us. And I started enjoying it, and a lot of you have noticed here in my live stream that I'm a lot more happier. Hopefully it didn't seem like I wasn't happy. I was happy all those other times, but I think I was trying to grin through a lot of it, because it was like, oh, help me, I want to do this, but why is it so hard? So the last few months, I have started to relax. The anxiety, the low thoughts have, just haven't gone away, but it's in the back burner. It's not there, or I'm able to push it away. So hopefully, for those of you that have been with me from the beginning of this year, have seen that I am a little bit more relaxed. And you know what really helped? You. You guys have been there on my Monday lives or my Saturday lives, or showing up in the chat or in the comment. And that's why I love this time of the day, a time of the week for me, where I'm really just catching up. I'm just talking through the lens of a camera. However, what I feel through that lens, through over the pond and over the screens, is the love and the appreciation you have for me. And I appreciate you for being here. So thank you so much. Now, Tracy says, my youngest is on the spectrum, and I have been homeschooling her since the beginning. She's now 14. Wow, 14 as well. I can empathize with you. Yes, Tracy, motherhood is already, of course, it's a fulfilling job. I love it. I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be anywhere else. But sometimes, they don't give you a manual to how manage teenagers. You just, try and do it as you go, right? So, but yeah, so I am enjoying myself. I am loving it more. And I always say to people, just do the things that you love doing. Oh, Marcus, spreading the love. Yes, spreading the love. Thank you. And May and May has been here, I think, from the beginning too. And I love you showing up and making chat in the and letting me know that I've giving you ideas, and hopefully that it's helping you along the way. So that's my little doodles. Let me see. So this one is the Kukoyo 6-point eraser. So I do have that in the description for you. So any of the items that I do show and mention, you can find it in the description below. And so it has the little points. So this one I'm trying to see for finer erasing, and then for broader erasing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a little, and then I just keep the plastic so I don't dirty the side. So what I've done is I've just erased all the pencil marking. And then what I'm going to do next, I might get my zebra mild liner, an orange one, if I can spot it. And then here at the top of this printable, there's a very faint gray bar. So I'm just going to color that in, and I'm going to label that with this week's date range. So let me know in the comments section or in the chat, are you doing Halloween themed? See, I can't I can't talk and write at the same time. 23rd. Hopefully I don't run out of space. 23rd to the 29th. Let me know if you are doing Halloween theme for your weekly spread, or have you already been doing it for the whole of October. So there we go, just orange highlighter, and then I did the click art for the outline. And then also here I'm going to, there is a little calendar on the top right hand. So if you're using a dated calendar, or one that you have a calendar portion on it, highlight the current week. So then that way, if you need to refer to it, you can see exactly what week you're on, because I'm always trying to figure out what date is Wednesday, what date is this, what date is that. So next I'm going to use my Pentel Energel Cleaner pen. I think the refill on it is a 0.5. So I'm going to just write here for this week 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then I'll fill in the rest later, because I know I'm going to get confused trying to write the dates and talk at the same time, because I always get muddled and I will write something that is whatever I'm saying. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Erin. Oh, love hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Lol, this is my third teenage rodeo. My oldest is 31. Wow. What you had there? Tracy, were you only 5? You have a 31-year-old. Wow, that is wonderful. Hello, Jessie. How are you? Good day, evening, everyone from Pittsburgh, USA. PA. Tell me what PA, what state that is again. Philadelphia? Is that correct? Let me know. Hi, Jessie. Hi, May. Excellent. I'm originally from Newcastle, not too far from Pitts. Please let me know all these abbreviation of the states. So then I am versed on the different abbreviations of states, because I do love learning. I was never good at geography, and I was never good at names. So Pennsylvania. PA, Pennsylvania. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Erin. All right. So for this week, I did a circle. Can you see there? A pencil circle using, oops, I forgot to put this in the description. So once I finish the live, this is a Chrissy Ann design collaboration stencil with KDK Plans. They're both on Instagram, but I'll make sure I'll pop this. So if you go onto the Chrissy Ann design website and put in stencil and just put KDK collab, you'll be able to find this. And it's got little check marks in square, circles, different bunting style. You can draw straight lines. You can even use this little bit here. It's the correct width for the width of the chisel of the zebra mild liner. So if you want to create some straight highlighting, and then here's where I traced the circle for the date. So I'm just going to color that. Doesn't matter if it's not a perfect circle, because it's ghoulish Halloween. We don't need to have all the perfection of the right shaped circles. So if you don't have dated numbered stickers, you can just create and draw your own. And then, if you wanted, you can outline it, so then that pops on the page. So, yes, I'm actually really, really looking forward to the end of the year. I've been in a fortunate position that my husband, when I had my mental breakdown in February, so some of you would have heard this story or before, so you're probably going, but I think it's important that we talk about things about, mental well-being, of course, because sometimes all we see on social media is all the happy, well curated, for us, the planner community, planner pages. We don't get to see the things behind the camera that someone who may seemingly like me, I know I am confident, I am, happy most of the time, but sometimes, my anxious thoughts do get in the way. And then if I don't seek help, I know I can stay in those low moments and I can have low thoughts. So it's important that we as a society know that if we are broken, mentally, emotionally, that we chat about these sort of things. Eh, the reason for that is, if we break an ankle, right? If we are physically unwell, something, our ankle's broken, for me, I get rheumatism, and I know, my bones, like, yeah, I want to. I can't feel it, and the dead leg at night. I will put the Voltaren, I think is the brand, the deep heat, the Tiger Balm, to help fix the physical, if it's not, things aren't physically correct, we take medicines, we go to the doctor. However, sometimes what happens when mentally we're not well, we're having low moments, or we're feeling anxious, we're feeling depressed, we're feeling stressed, we're feeling overwhelmed, that we think that that is not an illness. It is, our mind is not working, it's maybe burnt out, maybe you're going through a lot. So it's important that we talk more about it, so then those who are suffering in silence know that it's okay to ask for help. So that's why, so for those of you that may, it's like, Marianne, I've heard this before, but I don't think you will. You're my community, and I don't think you will say, oh my God, she goes on and on and on about it. I don't think that's you, and I do appreciate that. So the reason why I talk about it is so then also for those that may be suffering now, that there is, that hope, that light at the end of the tunnel when you do ask for help. Sometimes we can't do on our own. Sometimes here is a little analogy that I always love to use. I also love using this for my son who's on the autism spectrum, who most times know what to do, can speak, can do a lot of stuff, but when he's having a meltdown or he's anxious, of course, he needs help. So I always liken it to, when you're going up and down steep stairs, right? So most times for us able bodies, we can go up and down the stairs without using the handrail, right? However, when it rains and then the stairs are wet, what do? We hold on to the hand railing because we want to make sure that we are stable, that we don't slip, we don't fall down the stairs. So even us typical or neurotypical people who can walk up and down the stairs are able bodies, when there are times when the ground is wet, the concrete is slippery, we use the aid of the handrail because we know that sometimes we need that help. So how come when it comes to our mental well-being, when it comes to the time that we're not doing well, we don't seek for help? A lot of us don't seek for help because we think that's weak. No, it's actually what I've found out. This is what I've found out for myself. It is a strong trait because you are still in the good frame of mind to know that you can't do it yourself. So I love talking about it because I am on the other side of it and I'm feeling good. I'm not going to say that, tomorrow or to this afternoon I might break down and cry, but those are our emotions. So let me quickly check because you guys have been beautifully chatting in the chat. I want to make sure that I catch everything that you guys talk about. Know it quite well. I drive up Church Street. All right, so these are the ladies know they're near each other, so I appreciate that. Yes. See, ooh, Ooh, Halloween. What, Tracy? 52. Wow, that's still young. So 49 next year. So I had my babies when I was 32 and 33. So I wholeheartedly agree, Marianne. Ditto, ditto. Excellent. So here we go. Planners, yes, my planners too, and that's what I say here through my own budgeting, for planning, well-being, and habit tracking. Hope you guys can get inspiration and use your planning as a form of self-care, your own little me time to do doodles, color in the pages, and embellish the page. Even hopelessness or a flat, even hopelessness or a flat effect. Yeah. I sometimes have depression, but never here. Right, May? Isn't it great that when we're amongst, like-minded kindred spirit who love planning, who love washi tapes and stickers, how it brings us joy. So that's why I want to make sure that I do also turn up for you guys, not just for me, but also for you who have been such a wonderful support for the last 8 months when I turn up to these live streams. So that's my doodle there. So I'm going to finish adding the month. Now, to bring these doodles, sort of like make them pop off the page, I'm going to keep them black and white theme, but I am going to also use a grey Tombow brush pen. So this I think is N95, and I'm just going to create sort of like a shadow. It's very subtle, but it'll create some, maybe I'll do some shadow around the cat. See how you can't really see it that far away. It's just, it makes it little. So pick a side of your doodle and then create some shadows, whether it's on the left hand side or the right hand side. And then the ghost, ooh, ghost, and then the little candle just through there. So that just makes it a little bit pop on the page. Now, the other thing, what I'm going to do with this bullet journal style is I have created so like a little space at the top here, and I'm going to separate it by creating dash lines. So I know I like to put up on this section of my bullet journal layout, or if you have a vertical or a horizontal weekly layout, the top section normally I reserve for, if bills are due, if there's appointments, or my top priority. And then that way it stands out amongst all the other tasks and to-do list for the day. And then if nothing else gets done, then at least if all your top priority, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, you have access to completing it. Okay, so then the other thing that I like to add to from time to time is the weather. So because my son, my older son, goes to high school, he catches a public transport. So sometimes the weather in the afternoon may be different to the weather when he goes to school in the morning. I want to make sure I know if it's going to rain, that he has his umbrella. Now, so Monday, it's going to be a nice, beautiful, sunny day today. And then throughout the week, cloudy. And then, so it is spring here in Sydney, Australia. And already the weather is quite warm, already in the top 20, in the 30 degrees Celsius. So I am not looking forward to summer, because our summer can get quite hot at 38, 40 degrees Celsius. Now I'm not too sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it gets hot. And here in Sydney, it's very humid. And so you'll be like, "Ugh," outside, and you're like, oh, I can't breathe. It's so humid. And then, of course, the flies. The flies come out, and you'll like be walking, and you're like buzzing them off. So there we go. That is our planner page for the week. And then I will just add in, look at my calendar. So I'm going to See, I've got makeup on today, and of course I always get makeup on my pages. And so let's just erase. See, I've got makeup on my fingertips. Let's erase all the pencil markings. Let me know, do you add the weather on your planner pages for the week? I learned adding the weather from Alaina from the Organized Money. So I was watching one of her videos, and I think that's how she started, budgeting, is because she went to work. She had everything all laid out, her food and lunch ready for the next day at work, but then she was running late, and then it was raining, and she was trying to save up some money making her own lunch at home, but because she was running late, disorganized, didn't know what the weather was, it was raining, she had to buy an umbrella, she had to buy her lunch. And then that's when she decided that to get actually good at your money, you also have to be organized, hence the Organized Money. So Alaina, I'll pop her YouTube channel link in the description, because I do love watching other planners and budgeters. So because we help each other, don't we? We get inspiration from each other. And so speaking of, if you are liking this video, make sure to hit that like button, and of course share it with a friend who also maybe loves to doodle and do some drawings on their planner pages. Share, because sharing is what? Caring. That's right. So yes, humidity is the worst, Elle. Now I have straight Asian hair, so I don't get the thing of the frizzy hair when it's humid. But my best friend from high school, she has curly hair, and yeah, when it's humid, when she does her hair, it'll just go frizzy. And I know, Elle, you've talked about that on your YouTube channel as well, trying to tame the frizzy hair and all the flyaway. So I'm sure you would know about humidity. 40 degrees is 104 Fahrenheit. Thank you, Marcus. I knew someone would let me know the conversion rate. The summer here in Arkansas is about the same, sometimes up to 115 to 125 Fahrenheit. Whoa! Oh my goodness, that is hot. Maybe I shouldn't complain too much then, huh, Tracy? Oh yes, I'm a weather nerd. Yes, you do too. Yes, I love popping the weather on my weekly page as well. And Tracy's always track weather, weather forecast and actual. Maybe that's forecast and actual as well. So yes, see, I know, Elle, I know the problems you have from watching your videos and trying to tame, because you have beautiful long wavy hair. Me, I think it's just mine is just flyaways. I don't think mine goes frizzy, although I do wish I had a little bit of natural wave with my Asian straight hair, but I'm trying to grow it. But of course, at this length, I'm getting a little bit bored. Now, the next thing I do, I said do, is I will look at my calendar and have transfer or migrate all the things that are on my calendar for this week. So then that way I don't miss out any important bills due or events. Where is my, I can't see my, maybe I'll use orange. So this is the Kurotake Z Clean Color Dot Marker. Will it? Yep. And one end is the soft cushy end. So I can use this for my check marks. So I've got to pay the rent, or well, actually rent comes out of the direct debit out of my account, but I always want to make sure that I have money in the bank account. So then of course it doesn't get overdrawn. 4 a.m. I have an online course that I'm doing. So there's a 4 a.m. coaching call, and I think I got to get my blood test done on Friday. Blood test. To see my estrogen and all those different hormone levels, because I think I am perimenopause. get blood test done. So there we go. So always important that if you do have items on your calendar, it's great that you have planned it on your calendar at the beginning of the month, but it's no good if you don't also transfer it to your weekly page. So it's important that that gets transferred in there. So then that way you don't forget it. How are we? You don't forget it, and you don't go, "Oops, I've missed out on that." And then, of course, the other thing that I will add to my weekly is, do I have it around? Oh, don't have my other planner. Oh, it's in my bag. I went out yesterday. Speaking of going out for a walk yesterday, have you guys seen my latest YouTube video that I uploaded at 11 o'clock last night? So I went walking and a new stationery store opened up near me here in the city, and I make the excuse now, I'm going to go out for my daily walks. Well, not daily, so I do venture out into the city, make sure I walk and try not to catch the public transport, but I now venture to the stationery store, and oh no, I accidentally walked out with well, not accidentally, I purchased it. I meant like, oh, it was an accidental purchase. So I bought a Hobonichi Weeks planner because I have wanted one of these for a while, and so I happened to manage to buy it, as well as this clear cover. So it's not good having that stationery store there, but it's going to be for something useful. So I did do an unboxing of this the other day. Yes, hair problems, that one. Marcus says the only problem with my hair is that it goes away. But you've got hat. Do you wait? I think on Marcus's Marcus also is a YouTuber, and I think Marcus, no, you don't wear a hat on your live stream. I did. You have hair. And Jessie says your hair is beautiful as you are, Marianne. Oh, thank you, Jessie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, but yeah, so I purchased Hobonichi Weeks. The other one is, and then I also, when it first opened up, the Hobonichi A5 cousin Techo, I think I have to say. So, yeah. So if you haven't watched this, the unboxing of this planner, see, you can check out all the different pages on it. If you haven't checked the unboxing, I have the link in the description below, or when I do finish bought by accident. That's right, that's what I was trying to say. I didn't want to say that I walked out with it accidentally. I did buy it, I swear. So yeah, the unboxing of this Hobonichi rabbit hole time, right? Oh no, I know I did ask on that YouTube for people to let me know their favorite Hobonichi YouTuber channels and accounts, and so I think I'm going to be falling into that. I've already gone and followed the Hobonichi tag on Instagram, and it's going to be fun because sometimes when things, you need some change, it's important to do that, and because then it revitalizes, it refreshes you. So I'm going to still be, of course, in my A5 and in my personal, but these will be nice supplemental a planner, and just playing around with it, even if it's part of the just setting it up. That makes me feel like I have a me time, something to focus on for those times I do feel a little bit overwhelmed or stressed, or I just want to take the time and have fun with my planners. So make sure you do check out the unboxing. The link's in the description, or once this live stream is up, I'll probably pop it over here. So I do appreciate you, everybody. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ooh.